Well, my last clip, I probably didn't explain things as well as I should have, but considering that I don't know what you actually know, I didn't want to overburden you with things you might not have any concept of. And I wanted to put magic into a Christian perspective. And if you're going to use the aspect of the Trinity God, who is one, and that aspect being the Lord Jesus Christ, you can only use it in the world of Asia, which is the physical world we are in. And, you know, I could probably go on for hours trying to explain everything. But the Lord Jesus Christ is the aspect of God in Asia. And it would only apply to this earth per se, because this earth is where humans are and where demons are, you know. But there is a variation to this fact. Because humans do not exist on other planets, the Lord Jesus Christ has really no need to be on other planets. But demons do exist on other planets, and I'll be able to explain things a bit regarding demons in the next clip I'll be doing, hopefully, on the Goetia. But in this clip I want to talk to you about the Shem ha-Mephorash. Now the Shem ha-Mephorash is a magic system with 72 angels, whereas the Goetia is 72 demons. And it can be applied in this world of Asia. I'll just go through it a bit and hopefully explain it. Okay. There are 72 angels who come in blocks of 6 according to the star signs. So 12 star signs, astrological signs, and 6 angels per zodiac sign. 6 times 12 equals 72. Now, I wish to point out that there are 2 thoughts of information about this. You've got the Golden Dawn, which was an occult society, the late 1800s, early 1900s. Now, their perspective was that the angels started off at Leo. So Leo's 6 angels, then Virgo's 6 angels, and so on. Myself, I do not believe this to be the case. I am in agreement, so to speak, with Aleister Crowley, who said they started off at Aries. So you got Aries 6 angels and Taurus 6 angels, and so on. And the reason I believe this is correct is because the Goetia runs along a similar line, though it's a bit different. They would start off with Aries, but they would have 3 angels. Then Taurus, 3 angels, and it goes around. So, diameter, if you drew it on on a circle and made it into like a pie chart, it'd go into the three angels of Aries would be matched by three demons who are on the opposite side of the circle. So 3 demons at the beginning and 3 demons halfway of the same star sign. Whereas the Shem ha-Mephorash is blocks of 6. And the Shem ha-Mephorash, and indeed, the Goetia, the angels are not bound by, or in a way yes, but in a way no, by specific planetary and astrological hours and days. This is because they do not belong to a specific sephira. Now, if an angel is under a particular zodiac sign, it would make sense that the planet that governs that zodiac sign would be a factor in all of this. So yes, that is true, but there are also mechanical hours in regards to the zodiac, which, myself, I believe that the planetary hours would take precedence in regards to the zodiac, but there are man-made hours, so to speak, which also play a part in that, but that's going to be something I have to explain later on. Now, some of you may be thinking, I'm going into astrology and blah blah, and this is not Christian. And probably to an extent you are quite right, but this is how things function. But let's continue on anyway. Now, to use the Shem ha-Mephorash, it starts off due east as 0 degrees and goes in a clockwise motion. So each angel has 5 degrees, starting from due east as 0 degrees. So I just look through, actually I wrote this up some time ago from a book I picked up in the library, and I'm glad I did. The first angel is Vahavia, also known as Vahuya, who governs from 0 to 5 degrees. The next angel is Yaliel, who governs 5 degrees to 10 degrees, and so on. So you've got 72 angels, 5 degrees each, going clockwise from due east, which makes 360 degrees, so you go right around the circle. Now, these angels are not specifically tied to any particular sephira. Now, if you use a sephira on the Tree of Life, they usually have a virtue and a vice. There's only 2 that are exempt from that. The first being Keter, which has no vice, and the second being Chokmah, which has no vice. But in the Shem ha-Mephorash, the angels have a virtue and a vice. So, I'm looking at Vahavia, or Vahuya. Okay, the attribute is God raised and exalted above all things. The sign is Aries, and one would call upon this angel if one wants to be illuminated by the Spirit of God. These are personal qualities of the angel, and when you call on to them, you're asking for them to instill the same qualities into you. Endowed with great wisdom, enthusiastic for science and the arts, capable of undertaking and accomplishing the most difficult of things. Its feature is energy, so it's a pep, so to speak. Like amphetamines, I suppose. However, it does have a negative influence, or you call a vice, and that being anger, frustration. And how it works is when you call upon the angel to instill these things into you or into your situation, and if you don't make use of them, the good part will turn bad, so to speak. So it's not a case of saying, angel, give me this or do this for me or whatever, and just sitting on your backside and doing nothing and expecting things to go good. Because, if you do nothing, they'll turn bad. One thing about using magic is you have to have a mechanism in order for the magic to take effect and show up on this earth, so to speak. So I compare it to this. It's like, let's say you're an Olympic runner, you're a sprinter, and you take amphetamines before you race. It gives you that extra zest to win a race. If you want to call it that, that's what magic is. It's like a shot of speed, a shot of testosterone in order to get the job done. Magic is about altering your circumstances for a set period of time in order to change those circumstances. So what I'm going to have to do, which I'm not looking forward to, is that I'm going to put all 72 angels on my blog and hopefully give a description. Now, some people may say that the Shem ha-Mephorash is angelic magic. That's not strictly true either, because angels, have to get permission from God. And what you are doing with the Shem ha-Mephorash is putting a case forward to God. See, with the degrees, 0 to 5 degrees, 5 to 10 degrees, what you have to do before you do that is that you have to pray to God and ask Him, say, I need the help of a certain angel. And then you proceed to turn to the angle, let's say it's 10 degrees, 15 degrees, 20 degrees, starting clockwise from due east. And that's where your prayers and your ritual takes place. So you're not facing due east for, the overwhelming majority. You're going around in directions. And that's where you do your ceremony, your ritual facing that direction according to the degree that the angel you are seeking, resides, or symbolically is in a direction of, facing from, going around from due east. And like I said, it is complicated to explain it all, because I don't know what you know. You may know more than me, you may know less than me, you may know the same things I do. I don't know. But, it's hard to explain, or to accurately explain, in a clip. But as to Lord Jesus Christ, I would certainly put him, if in regards to us, you would say Malkut in Asia, which is this earth in this world. And the thing with the Shem, ha-Mephorash, the angels, apart from the zodiac influence they come under, they are not bound to a particular sephira. So that gives us a bit of leeway. Now, if you look at the Tree of Life, you've got the top sephira, Keter, which does not come under any planetary influences. So the day and hour in which you perform your ritual is whatever you wish it to be, according to what you are seeking to achieve. And in Malkut, which is this earth, there is not a day or hour which governs it. There is no earth day, so to speak, or earth hour. So that gives us leeway in regards to the planetary influences which we may wish to employ. Like, if you're looking to make someone better or make yourself better, you can use the days and hours of the sun. If you're looking to smack someone up, you can use the days and hours of Mars. So with the sun it's Tifereth, with Mars it's Geberah. But using, let's say, Malkut, you can use the hours and days, or even combine them, of different planets, because this is where everything manifests. And, looking at Vehavia, who comes under Aries, you could use, Mars, any Mars hours, or Tuesday, Mars Day, as part of your ritual. And so it's not just a case of picking a random angel out of 72 and hoping for the best. You have to see what their zodiac sign is, and you have to factor that into the ritual, as to timing when it occurs, and probably to an extent the day, but you've got a bit of leeway because it's only the zodiac hour which really pertains to a particular angel. So, you're going to have to look through all 72, depending on what you want and when you can do it, when you can do the ritual. But if it's something you really want, and you think that angel can do it for you, then you'll have to wait until the appropriate hour and the day to an extent. Like if I was using one that had an Aries zodiac sign, I would look to do it during a Mars hour, and preferably on a Tuesday. But you have to look at planetary magic, and people say, you might be thinking, oh, this isn't Christian. But if you do it in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, it's always best to pray and ask before you do such things. So, yeah, it's complicated. Yes, it takes a lot of study, but, it's up to you. So, yeah.